Hey there, BZ people, and welcome to our first ever stream on Twitch with Pokemon. Actually, this is our second, technically third stream, because we did do League of Legends way back in the day. But this is the first time we're going to be doing a Pokemon game on Twitch. I've never seen a Nuzlocke done on Twitch before, which does not by any way, shape, or form mean that there has never been a Nuzlocke done on Twitch before. But in case you missed it by the title and the background, we're going to be doing a Chainlocke in the Pokemon Black version. So let me go over quick just what a Chainlocke is. Essentially, we're going to go get our starter. The game's been randomized, so we don't know what the starter's going to be yet. And then every Pokemon that we catch after that has to have a type that is the same as a Pokemon that we have in our party. So let's say, for example, we started with a Charizard as our starter. If we got a Charizard, then we would need to catch either a fire or flying type in order to be able to add it onto our party. So let's say we came across just randomly a Pidgeotto. So since Pidgeotto's flying type and so is Charizard, we could catch that flying type, or sorry, that Pidgeotto. And now we can catch a fire, flying, or normal type Pokemon, and we could just keep expanding on. But it has to be the same type as a Pokemon that's in our current party. And this is a Nuzlocke, where it has the same rules, where you can only catch the first Pokemon that you encounter on each route, with the added exception of it has to fit your chain. So you can keep encountering until you find something that meets your chain. And if I come across a route where I can't find anyone that I can catch yet, I'll make a note to myself to know to come back there and check it out later. Obviously, as in any Nuzlocke, if your Pokemon faints, it is considered dead and you can no longer use it. Also, you have to nickname all of your Pokemon, and if there's anyone in chat, I might be reaching out to you for help with nicknaming these Pokemon. So that's pretty much the rules. I'm going to be trying to do this every Tuesday, about 7:30 in the morning. I know it's a little early, but I wanted to get it done and out of the way before I went into work. And yeah, we'll just have to see how long I record for. It might be an hour, might be an hour and a half. We'll have to see how well it's going. But let's go ahead and get that game introduction started. And already we're having technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. And now my webcam's frozen. And, oh, there we go. Awesome. I do have to admit, out of all the Pokemon game openings I've seen, I think the one for Black is the most epic. And I've never played all the way through Black yet. It really... Oh, there we go, my webcam's working again. I'm so sorry about how much my stream has been freezing. There, it's doing it again. And we're back. Hopefully it's not as bad on your end as it's showing up on mine. So here's a fun fact for you. I have personally never played all the way through any Gen 5 game. Except for Pokemon Conquest, that which I want to bring to the channel someday. I think that would be a lot of fun to play. Technically I've played through the main story mode and a lot of the side stories, but I haven't completely beaten it yet. Oh, so there we see N as a little kid hanging out with Pokemon. I wonder what that box around his neck is. And I do want to apologize for the lack of background music. The Desume emulator never has worked 100% like it should on my computer. It's always been very, very slow. So, unfortunately, when I'm moving this over to YouTube, because I'm going to be doing this in episodes in YouTube as well. This is going to be our new main Pokemon series on the channel. When I'm doing it on YouTube, I'm going to be adding background music in. And I tried using the music on here, and it's very slowed down and somewhat distorted, so I just thought it'd be better if we did not have background music at this time. But let's go ahead and get this Chainlocke started. And we'll do a new game. Hi there. Oh shoot, I'll be right back, busy people. I just remembered there's something special you have to do on the home screen to reset these games, isn't there? Yeah, I'll be back in a second. Okay, Juniper. What do I want to do for Juniper?
Hi there. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Professor Juniper. Everyone calls me the Professor, or Pokemon Professor. And she still has a sense, you know. That's right, this world is widely inhabited by mysterious creatures called Pokemon. Pokemon have mysterious powers. They come in many shapes and live in many different places. Humans live happily with Pokemon, living and working together. We complement each other. We help each other out to accomplish difficult tasks. Having Pokemon battle one another is particularly popular, and it deepens the bonds between people and Pokemon. And that is why I research Pokemon. Well, that's enough from me. Could you tell me about yourself?
We are definitely a boy.
You're a boy, right? I'd like to know your name. Please tell me.
And of course, I am the Bork of Bork and Zim Gaming. So let's go ahead and do that.
Your name is Bork?
Yes.
So your name's Bork. What a wonderful name. Well then, I'm going to introduce you to your two best friends. This young man is Sharon. He can be a little difficult, but he's a very honest person. This young woman is Bianca. She's a little flighty, but she works very hard. I think you three have potential, so I'm going to give you a very, very important Pokemon. Bork, the moment you choose the Pokemon that will accompany you on your journey, your story will truly begin. During your journey, you will meet many Pokemon and people with different personalities and points of view. I really hope you find what is important to you in all these travels. That's right, befriend new people and Pokemon and grow as a person. That is the most important goal for your journey. Let's go visit the world of Pokemon.
So it's summertime. Maybe we'll start out with a Sawsbuck. That'd be kind of cool. So there we go. Sycamore's coming to drop off the Pokemon. So is there anyone in the stream today? Are you guys there? Say hello if you're there. Another thing you guys should know is that I am going to update the background for the YouTube video with what Pokemon we have on our team and the badges that we've gotten. It's a little difficult to do that midstream, so bear with me. We'll have to see what we can do. And now we have to come up with a voice for Jaren. Oh, Bork. I heard from Professor Juniper we could have a Pokemon. What's keeping Bianca?
I'm sorry, am I a little late again? Sorry.
Bianca, I've known for 10 years that you have no sense of time, but seriously, today's the day we get a Pokemon from Professor Juniper.
I know. I'm sorry, Bork. Sorry, Sharon.
Made her a little southern there.
So where are the Pokemon? They were delivered to Bork's house, so Bork gets to pick first.
Naturally. The Pokemon are waiting for us inside that gift box. Okay, Bork, you go first and take a peek at the gift box. I want to meet the Pokemon right now. We open the gift box.
I've brought 3 Pokemon, one for you and one for each of your friends. Please settle your choices politely. Enjoy your Pokemon, Professor Juniper.
And let's see here. So there are 3 Pokeballs here. We can get the water type Pokemon Wingull. We can get the normal type Pokemon Skitty. Or we can have the water type Pokemon Starmie. Okay, so if there is anyone in the chat or on the stream right now, let me know which starter you think we should start with. I'm definitely leaning more towards either Starmie or Wingull, because Starmie is a water type, so is Wingull, and Wingull is also a flying type, and those are 2 types that have potential to link to every other type. I've checked before. These are 2 of the only ones that have that. Normal, I think, would be a little more difficult to break into the other types. I mean, obviously there's a lot of dual type normals. Not sure how many of them are up to this gen, though. Since we're not getting any response from the chat, it looks like, I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to start with a Wingull. Or maybe I should start with Starmie, but Starmie doesn't learn any moves naturally. They all have to be TMs. Well, Bork chose Wingull.
Okay, I'll take this one. Sharon, that one's yours.
Hey, how come you get to pick out my Pokemon? Oh, never mind. I wanted this one from the start anyway.
Everyone has chosen a Pokemon, so that's that. Hey, I know. Let's have a Pokemon battle.
Honestly, Bianca, even though they're still weak Pokemon, you shouldn't have Pokemon battles inside a house.
Don't be a worrywart. These little ones are weak, like you said. Shh. We have to make them battle so they'll get stronger. It's settled, Bork. Get ready for a Pokemon battle.
Now, I've actually never used a Wingull before, so this will be kind of exciting. That kind of swayed me a little bit too. And let's see what Bianca has started with. She got the Skitty, which means, of course, that Sharon is going to be our more difficult rival. And so, busy people, let's see what our guy got. We have Water Gun and Growl. Well, we might take down the Skitty, but I do not think we're going to take down that Starmie.
Eek! Ouch! I won't let you get away with that.
So, you know, one thing about me is, obviously, I like to claim to be a writer. I mean, I've got a book published. I'm officially a writer. I haven't really written in a long time, but I have been thinking about one of my stories that I wrote. It was a short story. I wrote it for one of my classes in college. It was heavily influenced by Avatar: The Last Airbender. It wasn't even enough for level. I don't know if we're going to win against the Starmie, but fortunately the rules of the Nuzlocke have not started yet because we have not received Pokeballs yet. So once we receive Pokeballs, that's when the Nuzlocke starts, and that's when we have to be really careful.
Wow! Bork, you're really going to be an awesome trainer someday, I can tell, no doubt.
Bianca, would you take a look around? The Wii's completely unharmed. I don't see the problem.
Whoa, what happened? Wow, Pokemon are amazing. So little, but so strong. I'm so glad that I get to have a Pokemon. Oh, sorry about your room, Bork.
Shit, you are completely hopeless. Here, I'll restore your Pokemon for you. Bork's Pokemon needs to be fixed up too. So there we go, we're healed.
Hey, Sharon, how about you battle too? With all you know, I'm sure you could battle without turning the room into a disaster area like I did.
I believe you're right. It'll be no problem for me to keep the room from getting any messier. Besides, It's not fair if you two are the only ones who get to have fun battling. Why doesn't our surroundings ever turn this way after a battle? It's decided. You'll be my opponent in our first Pokemon battle. Let's see what you can do, my Pokemon. Can you imagine how much damage an earthquake could do during one of these battles? Oh, it's Robin! Hi, Robin! And let's see here. Dancer Robin. He's a dancer! Isn't that cool? He likes to dance! So, here we go. Starmie versus a Wingull. I think Starmie's going to win. I'm not trying to be a pessimist or anything like that, but just knowing the moveset that Starmie has, the fact that it's a fully evolved Pokemon, pretty sure Starmie's going to pull this one off, unless we get some crits. Oh, I've finally become a trainer. Everything starts from here. So anyway, the story that I came up with for my college project, we had to do a story based off of the four elements, you know, earth, wind, water, and fire. And I'm not gonna lie, I was watching a lot of Avatar: The Last Airbender at the time, and so I really hope we don't have to face off against our rival too much before I can find something to combat that Starmie. Considering anytime you get your boo-boo, he's going to use your cover, we're in trouble. And it's water gun, not water pulse, so there's no chance for confusion. But speed type? Interesting. So I ended up writing this story that takes place on an island. And on this island, there are 4 separate tribes. Each tribe named itself after one of the 4 elements. So there's obviously the water tribe, the fire tribe, the earth tribe, and the air tribe. And so these 4 tribes, they coexist mostly peacefully. They're ruled over by an emperor selected from one of these tribes every, I want to say 20 years by a tournament. Maybe it was less than that. Maybe it was every 5 years or every year. And the tournament, there's only one person in each tribe who has the ability to actually bend or manipulate the elements that they represent. And oh good, the battle's finally over. That took far too long, considering we couldn't pretty much literally do nothing. This feeling, I'm finally a trainer. On top of that, we better go apologize to your mother about this room.
Oh, I better come too.
So each tribe, they have an artifact that allows one member to bend the elements, and more story. I'm very sorry about all the trouble, ma'am.
Well, we can clean up. Cleaning up? No worries. I'll take care of it later. Shouldn't you be on your way to meet Professor Juniper?
Yes, thank you. Please excuse us. Come on, let's go thank Professor Juniper. I'll be waiting in front of the Pokemon Research Lab.
Oh, wait, I gotta go home first. Thanks for having us over. Let's get on out of here, y'all. We got this place up. My, Bork. Pokemon battles are so lively, aren't they? I could hear the Pokemon's cries clear down here. This sure reminded me of my first Pokemon battle. Oh, and you know, after a battle, you need to rest your Pokemon. Your Pokemon is looking great. Now if you're going out, don't forget your cross transceiver.
Item get. We got the iPhone, or iWatch. Bork obtained the X-Transceiver. Put the X-Transceiver in the case.
You're going to thank the professor too, right? You better get going, honey.
So, there we go. We have a Pokemon. We've had our first 2 Pokemon battles, and we've already lost. And a lot of times when I started out this game, it was at night, so those were Swoobats instead of Piddos. So that's something that's really cool they did in this game. I'm pretty sure we have to go talk to Bianca in her house. As clearly as in Bianca's house. is Bianca's house? Let's see. There we go. No! No! 1,000 times no!
But I'm a good Pokemon trainer who got a Pokemon and everything. I can totally go on an adventure. Oh, it's okay. It's fine. I'll be waiting for you in front of the lab, okay?
Okay, I don't want to get involved in any subplots, so we're going to go to the lab. I don't know if I should get into the story more, or if I should just keep going with this story. Okay, let's go meet the professor. Wait, guys, wait for me. Why do I have to wait so long? Am I their servant? Is that why I have to wait for everyone to move? Am I just a servant?
Hi there. I've been waiting for you young people. Let me introduce myself again. My name is...
Professor Juniper, we know your name.
Come, Sharon. This is not a time to take things lightly. Today is a day to remember always, so it's best to behave with some formality. That being so, once again, my name is Professor Juniper, and I'm researching when and how the creatures called Pokemon came into existence. Oh, that's unusual. You've already had a Pokemon battle, so maybe that's why. It feels as though your Pokemon have already begun to trust you. By the way, would you like to give your Pokemon a nickname?
I would, but the question is, what do we call a Wingull that may someday become a Pelipper? You know, it's a flying and water type. I kind of want to call this little guy Storm. So let's call him Storm. Unless anyone in the chat has a better suggestion? No takers? Okay, Storm it is.
I see. Are you okay with the nickname Storm?
I'm the one who put it in.
Storm is its name. That's such a great name. As for why I gave all of you Pokemon...
It's from the Pokédex, right?
Pokedex? I am astonished. Nice work, Sharon. You've already studied Pokemon extensively, haven't you? Still, let me explain everything from the beginning, for everyone's sake. The Pokédex is a high-tech device that automatically records the Pokemon you encounter, so I want you three to visit many places and meet all the Pokemon in the Unova region. This is my request. Bork, Sharon, Bianca, you'll go on an adventure to complete the Pokédex, will you not?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. I mean, yes, Professor.
Thank you very much. Because of you, I can become a Pokemon trainer exactly as I've always wished.
All of you, thanks. You gave to me the best answer possible.
We got a cell phone. Oh, a Pokédex, sorry.
Next, I need to teach you how to meet Pokemon. Please meet me at Route 1, okay? Since the professor asked us, it's okay to go on an adventure, right? I can explore and maybe find out what I want to do in life. I think I'd like that.
Of course. We can travel however we want while we complete the Pokédex.
And I'm going to leave you guys. Goodbye. Oh, and it's my mom.
Hey, Bork, wait up! Oh, there you are. And what did the professor have to say? She asked you to complete the Pokédex? I can't believe it. Well, actually I can. I already knew she was going to ask. That's why I brought you 3 of these town maps. Take them with you.
We got a town map. Yeah. That'll be useful for this to determine if we've caught a Pokemon on that route yet.
Here you are, Sharon.
I'll take good care of it.
And one for you too, Bianca. Thank you so much. It just breaks my little country heart. As for your room, Bork, or what's left of it, no need for any of you to worry. I'll take care of tidying up. Okay, Bork? Pokemon, they are so cute, but they have enough power to destroy a bedroom. They really are something. With Pokemon like that at your side, you'll be safe wherever you go. Let your parents know. I hope that in addition to Pokemon, you'll find lots of places like you like in the Unova region and become wonderful adults. Have a great trip.
There's way too much talking at the beginning of this game.
If I use the town map, I'll always know where I am. That's certainly helpful. Shall we head to Route 1? The professor's waiting.
Let's go, let's go. Bork, hurry and come too, okay?
So before we do that, I actually want to take a bit of a look at our Pokemon, see what kind of a nature it has, what kind of ability it has. It has a sturdy body. Let's see, it has keen eye, so it cannot lose its accuracy. And let's just switch the order of these two. And so it's got an increased attack and a reduced special defense. That's not necessarily the best thing for us, is it? Although, maybe it gets physical moves. Like I said, I've never used a Wingull before. So let's head out here.
Bork, it's this way.
Bianca says we're starting a journey together. She wants us to take our first step at the same time.
Hey, Bork, let's all take our first step on the Route 1 together.
Yeah, she did say that.
Okay, here we go. 1.
1, 2. Oh, I wonder what will happen. Isn't this so exciting?
It sure is. Come on, the professor's waiting. Professor Juniper, I'm sorry to have kept you waiting.
Now that everyone's here, I'll explain. The Pokemon's Pokédex's pages automatically update whenever you meet a Pokemon. Moreover, it's set up so that you obtain even more information when you catch a Pokemon. To make this clear, I'm going to demonstrate how to catch a Pokemon.
I'm pretty sure I know how to catch a Pokemon. I've been playing this game for like, I don't know, 15 plus years. Not this specific game, although it's felt that way. Hasn't it, BZ people, with all the talking and all the chatting, and just go ahead, catch yourself a Pokemon. It's okay. Go ahead. Pound on that Sentra. Holy cow, I want that Mincino. Look at that power. That was impressive, not gonna lie. And we still can't choose anything. Go ahead. I wonder... I know in Gen 3, when Wally's trying to catch his Ralts, it's possible for him to get a crit and knock the Ralts out. And he'll still go through with catching it. I wonder if it's possible for that to happen in this, or if it's completely coded in there to be exactly the same amount of HP every time. Let's restart the game and find out. No, I'm kidding. I wouldn't do that to you guys. I wouldn't do that to myself.
Did you see that just now? Here's how it goes, step by step. First, reduce the Pokemon's HP. Pokemon that still have all of their energy are difficult to catch. If you can, use your Pokemon's moves to make the Pokemon you want to catch fall asleep, or paralyze it. And to wrap this up, the best way, I have a gift for you, some Pokeballs.
We got the Pokeballs. Nuzlocke has officially started.
But put the Pokeballs in the items case, and why am I still reading that voice? Pokeballs are used for catching Pokemon and for carrying the Pokemon you catch. I'm going on ahead. I'll be waiting for you in Accumula Town.
She forgot to say that Pokemon jump out at you in the tall grass. I'm heading to Accumula Town too.
I think I'll get to go too. I'm looking forward to the next town so I can go shopping for Pokeballs. Wait a minute. Hey, listen, Bork, Sharon. I thought of something fun.
But we need to get going. I imagine the professor's waiting too.
Will you just listen for a sec? Seriously, come on, Sharon. Slow down. Enjoy life a bit. Come on. Why don't we see who can catch the most Pokemon? The person carrying the most Pokemon, including the one received from Professor Juniper, is the winner.
Huh, that actually sounds interesting. It'll fill up the Pokédex pages, so I'm sure it will please the professor too. Okay then, until we reach Accumula Town, take care of healing your Pokemon at your own house.
Me and Snivy will do our best for sure.
You don't have a Snivy. You're a liar.